I'm RJ Morgan.
I'm Kelsey Morgan. We have Luke's our oldest, he's 6. Emma is next, she's 5. Asher is 3, and Titus is 2.
We've been together for almost 11 years now.
We got pregnant with Luke, our oldest, and he seemed like a normal, happy baby. He was real calm and real docile, slept pretty good. Then right about 6 months, I started noticing that he would do funny things with toys. Like he would get very particular about where they would be sitting or what grouping they would be with. So right about his 2nd birthday, we got the referral from the pediatrician, and I tried to get him into Texas Children's and to Memorial Hermann because we were in Houston, and they had an 18 to 36 month wait just for the initial visit. I just thought, this is ridiculous. Like, I need help, and I need help now. I had a mom message me, and she said, cancel all your appointments and call Think Neurology in Houston. So I called him on a Tuesday, and she was like, yeah, we can see him next week. We've got, our pediatric neurologist. He specializes in autism and, sensory processing disorder. And I said, great, yeah, we'll do it, whatever time. So at the end of a 45-minute consult with the neurologist, he looked at us and he said, 85% of my job is figuring out if parents are ready to hear what I have to say to them. And at that point, I knew what was going on. I remember saying to the neurologist, I just need you to say it, and I need you to send it to insurance so they can't tell me no anymore. We saw huge changes in him very, very quickly. And at the time, he was 2.5, 3 years old.
So Mama would always whisper in his ear whenever he was having an event, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, just constantly saying that. And I can remember, this happens every time. God.
You're all right. Just tell it, it's just a story. Do you want me to? Okay. So when Luke would have meltdowns early on, the only thing that I could figure out to do was to whisper in his ear, it's okay, it's okay. And so when we told them at ABA, I don't know if this is right, but this is what I'm doing, they started using that as a coping mechanism for him. And so we remember there was one time he was having a full-on physical meltdown, and it was so cool. It was sad to watch your child have that happen, but it was so cool because he stood up, ran to his room, got in his closet, and he was in the corner balled up, and he was saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And for us, it was so exciting because it was like, oh my gosh, he's coping, he's learning how to help himself regulate all of these huge things happening in his little body that he doesn't understand. So with Asher, he's our 3rd, and he was a COVID baby. It was a lot easier with him to recognize that there were some things that were different.
I guess intuition there was just kind of, this feels the same, but it looks different kind of thing.
We went back to Houston to our neurologist. He got us in, and at that same appointment, he was like, yep, he's got autism. We've got some sensory processing stuff. You know what to do. Head home and get after it.
Honestly, I think from my perspective, just giving me a reality check on like how many families deal with this. I think that was a really big thing, is just understanding that, we're not alone, we're not by ourselves, there are resources out there. I mean, ABA was an exciting thing that we found. Braden's gift was just kind of icing on the cake.
We want every family and every child in the autistic community to get what they need. And Braden's gift steps in, and they take on the financial responsibility that families with no insurance or families waiting on their Medicare to pull through, or just other extenuating financial circumstances. Braden's gift steps in and says, we'll take care of it because we want what's best for your kids while you're going through the journey.
We know what success looks like because we have the privilege of having the resources in order to go through this process. And it kind of puts us in a place to where we know what the other side looks like, and we need as many parents, as many kids that can transition over to that side, because it's not fair if they can't.
Autism in the beginning is very scary, but having 2 boys that have been given this special look at the world has brought us into places that we would have never known about. And the way that they see things is so beautifully different than the way that we're limited to seeing it. One of the things I really want people to know about kids with autism is that there is no flaw in them. It's just not, because if they were flawed, then it would say something about the person that created them. And that's just not the case. He's intentional, and he was intentional with the way he designed their little brains. And so it's beautiful, and we just have to find the places for them to show that and be able to give that to us.
Children like Luke and Asher all across the Panhandle area are in need of your support. Their families are in need of your support. This unique community needs you to be their voice and their lifeline as they navigate their journey with autism. It's time for our community to step into the ring with these families and stand beside them in their fight to thrive.